Meanwhile, over in Europe, the tragic crash of the historic Gloria funicular in Lisbon has left 16 victims dead, of which 2 have been identified as South Korean nationals. A mass was held at the site of the accident Thursday night, and an investigation has been launched by the local authorities, with all of Lisbon's funiculars shut down for technical inspections. Our Eun-jin has the details.
In the tragic crash of the historic Gloria funicular, 16 people were killed and more than 20 others injured. On Wednesday around 6:15 p.m. local time, Lisbon's 140-year-old funicular train, which is popular with tourists, derailed and crashed into a building. Portuguese President Marcelo Rebelo de Sousa and Prime Minister Luis Montenegro visited the site of the funicular accident on Thursday evening for a mass in honor of the 16 victims of the crash. Prime Minister Montenegro called the crash one of the biggest human tragedies in the country's recent history, and President Rebelo de Sousa told journalists that it was a time to mourn the deceased and to console their family members.
Today is a national day of mourning. It's mourning for Lisbon, but also for Portugal. In this hour of mourning, we are waiting for a time when, first and foremost, we must mourn the dead, respect the dead. Believers pray for the dead. Non-believers think of the dead.
The yellow funicular that carried many tourists up and down a steep hillside in Lisbon was left overturned on the cobblestone street. Of the 16 victims, the coroner has so far identified the bodies of 5 Portuguese, 2 South Koreans, and 1 Swiss national.
5 Portuguese citizens have been fully identified through scientific methods. 2 South Korean citizens. We have had close collaboration with the South Korean embassy from the outset, and 1 identified Swiss victim identified through Interpol.
Among those not yet officially identified may be 2 Canadians, 1 Ukrainian, and 1 German. It is not known how many passengers were on board when the crash happened, and an investigation has now been launched by Lisbon prosecutors, police, and the Transport Accident Investigation Department. Carish, the company that operates Lisbon's buses, trams, and funiculars, said all of its funiculars and its vertical lifts in the capital had been shut down for technical inspections, which would take place in the coming days. Eun-jin, Arirang News.